Today, we're going to channel our inner superhero with some superhero pixel art. This project is so much fun, and if you're not into superheroes, that's okay. You can use any artwork that you like. And to make this project, we're going to need a few simple tools. We're going to need a plastic page protector, some plastic canvas. Now this comes in different sizes, so you want to make sure you get the biggest that's available. Some painter's tape is very helpful, scissors, of course your glitter glue, and some plastic lacing to finish it off. Now to create the artwork, you're going to want to go online and search the images that you like. You can use a regular image like this one and print it out, that's fine. Or if you search for pixel art, you're going to find a lot of artwork that is already in this grid form. And that is actually for cross stitchers or fuse beads. There's a lot of it out there, so don't be afraid to look around to find something that you really like. To create our project, we're going to go ahead and slip our artwork into the plastic page protector. This is actually like a work surface that you can move around, which is really helpful so that you can work on all different angles of your project. Now we're going to place the plastic canvas on top. And if you look carefully, you can actually kind of line up the grids in the artwork with the grids in your plastic canvas. And once you have it where you want it, use that painter's tape to tape it down. It'll help it from sliding as you work and also keep too much of the glue from seeping underneath. Just like this. All right, now it's time to get creative. The glitter glue is your stained glass, so to speak. And all you want to do is fill up the little holes with your glitter glue. And this is kind of a nice little task to do just one bit at a time and just poke that glitter glue in. And this is fun because you can actually do this while you're watching your favorite superhero on TV. Now, there's no such thing as too much glue on here. If it blops up, you see how it's kind of on the top? That's okay because glitter glue actually shrinks as it dries, and so then it goes back down in. You also might find that you need a second coat to give you the color that you really like. So once you've filled it in the way you like, using the colors that you want, actually, here, I'll go ahead and do some red so you can see how I outline the edge. And you know, you also can kind of just drag it on top too. If you don't want to poke it down in the holes, or if that's a little too much fussiness for you, you can just go over it like this. It really is really fun and easy to do. And if you do this version, where you're just kind of globbing it on top, then you definitely want to add a second coat. And you know what? If your superhero doesn't have these colors, that's okay. You can make any emblem the colors that you like. So once you've got it the way you like it, you're going to want to let it dry. And here's one that I've already done. By the way, this is also great too because you're not ruining your artwork. You can use it over and over again. So let's peel off the tape and see how it turned out. And you are going to be a little careful as you peel to make sure that all of the glue comes off on the canvas, like so. Ah, beautiful. And here I see maybe a little place I missed. Again, you can add that second coat if you want. So now what we want to do is trim it. I just think it looks nice in that superhero shape, and so we'll cut around just like this, leaving one hole open all the way around. You can see that this cuts really easily with your regular scissors. You don't need any special tools for this. But you can also note that I've got that one hole open all the way around so that I can add my lacing. And we're going to trim just like this. So now, if for some reason you went all the way to the edge and you don't have a hole open, that's okay. You can actually use just a toothpick and poke out the glitter glue so that you have a place for your lacing to be. Now let's finish it up by adding a hanger. Now I cut a piece of plastic lacing, and this is, oh, maybe the length of my arm. And now we're going to make a little lark's head knot at the end, or at the top. Actually, it's an overhand knot, so that we have something to hang it with. And we're just going to take the loopy end and make a little knot like this, so that way we've got something to hang it by. Then you're going to want to start at the top of your project. And you know, a clothespin can act as an extra hand to keep it in place. And we're just going to thread it down through the middle and around. And then we're going to keep repeating that so that it's actually what is that called? That is called an overhand stitch. Yes, overhand stitch, but make sure your tape is out of the way, otherwise it's gonna grab your project for you. And you're gonna go all the way around, just like so. Now, if you don't have plastic lacing, that's okay too. You can use ribbon. Again, this is kind of what you have on hand, and do it the way you like to do it. My daughter is a big Doctor Who fan, so we found a TARDIS image and printed it out, and she's been making TARDISes for her friends, and then for around the edges, she's just been using embroidery floss and a little bit of glitter glue on that. So this would be a fun project to do for a sleepover or a birthday party or even the Scouts. Now, if you notice, if you come down from the top and you keep it steady in your hand, you're going to want to keep it from twisting. It'll make a nice even loop all the way around. So now we're just going to keep on creating our project. And I have to wonder if you might want to give these as gifts or even Christmas ornaments or holiday ornaments, because you could also download art for the holidays. Snowflakes would be really pretty all glittered up for the season. And you can even go ahead and string them together and make a banner if you want. So basically, the opportunities for you to customize this the way you like are just endless. And when you're done, you're gonna have your very own superhero emblem.